Hello, welcome back. Our math department would like to do an April shout out to talk about our focus. Right now, our major focus is on our 4 assessment anchors, which are numbers and operations, algebraic concepts, geometry, data analysis, and probability. At the beginning of the year, a lot of our classes were very focused on the numbers and operations and algebraic concepts, but in these last 4 to 6 weeks, you will see your student really studying a lot of the geometry and data analysis and probability standards. So in geometry, our students are finding area and circumference. We are finding surface area and volume of three-dimensional shapes. A lot of students are finding missing angles. We're using the Pythagorean theorem to find missing sides of triangles. In data analysis, a lot of our students are learning to read and interpret real world data and graphs, things like pie charts and bar graphs, some box and whisker plots, and some scatter plots. Our focus and our goal is really to try to wrap up our content standards so that we can move into a cumulative review. It's very important in mathematics that we have time to do some cumulative review activities. It's so helpful for students to see some topics being taught more than once. I know in my experience, when I go back over equation solving, I'll have students who maybe just weren't developmentally ready for that, but they see it a second time and it just clicks. So we like to go over some of our really important topics for the school year, give students a chance to either further master those content areas or maybe for the first time get them to understand those topics. We do have Alex as a tool for cumulative review. It does go through all of our content standards and also Get More Math. We will be trying to utilize those, as well as some released items from the state. You might see your student coming home with some more multiple choice type questions, trying to not only develop good test taking skills, but again, use that cumulative review to make sure they have mastered all of the topics that they needed for their grade level. We are coming into testing season here in May, where a lot of students will be taking the ELA PSSA, the mathematics PSSA, and the science PSSA, and some of our students will also be taking the algebra keystone. It would be very helpful for the math test specifically if they had a scientific calculator of their own. The scientific calculator has some things that the non-scientific calculator does not that's really important. A lot of our students really have learned to utilize the fraction key, the pi button, the exponent key, some things it knows how to do like order of operation that a 4-function calculator would not know how to do or assist our students with their calculating. So it is always nice when they have their own to not only work on homework and released items, but also to have on test day because there are only so many to lend out from the building. They are available right now at Walmart and Staples. I just Google searched it at Walmart. It was about $12.97. No, we're not saying this has to be the specific calculator they have, but these are the ones that we have been using in the classrooms. So the students are pretty familiar with the TI-30X. So we do recommend this calculator because it is the ones that we keep in our classrooms for students who do not own their own. So our last 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to finish strong, lots of cumulative review, hopefully seeing lots of growth and mastery of our mathematics content.